Hi, I'm Aditi. In this video, Jim, a member of the BMC Virtual Chat R&D team, will tell you about Lync and Skype integration with BMC Virtual Chat version 9.1.
In this session, we will be looking at the new Lync and Skype integration interface as an optional user interface enabling end users to access Virtual Chat 9.1. Since Lync and Skype are handled virtually the same regarding the integration with Virtual Chat, for the purpose of this discussion and demonstration, I'll mostly refer to this user interface as Lync. On the screen, we see that our end user Joe is using Skype for Business 2015. In his favorites list, we see that he has Virtual Agent as one of his contacts. In order to initiate a chat session with the virtual agent, Joe just double-clicks on that contact as he would for any of his normal Lync contacts. The chat window for the virtual agent then becomes available. Prior to Virtual Chat 9.1, the interface we see here was the only one available when chatting with the virtual agent via Lync. Unfortunately, since this is the standard Lync interface, it doesn't allow for any of the advanced features and functionality that the standard Virtual Chat self-service portal offers. In order to be able to utilize those advanced features, we've added an extension window which then enables most of the functionality available in the full Virtual Chat self-service portal. This extension window pops up automatically after the first message is sent to the virtual agent. So let's start off with a question about Joe's issue. At this point, we see the extension window open up on the right, and the virtual agent responds to Joe in the normal Lync window on the left. Reading this response, we see that the virtual agent has given us some help commands, but didn't really find an answer to Joe's question, and has offered up a Google search for that search string. We're not able to insert hyperlinks into the Lync chat log, so this requires us to insert the entire URL into the chat log and not just an abbreviated hyperlink as we can with the standard UI. Since Joe doesn't think this Google search will help him in searching his company's internal document knowledge base, he'll be more specific in his next question. So he'll ask, how can I access RKM docs? The virtual agent does find a relevant RKM document for that search and provides Joe with a link to that chat document. By clicking the link in the chat window, Joe is then able to open that RKM doc in a separate window. I'll go ahead and close this document. But we can see that when chatting with the virtual agent, the Lync or Skype user will be able to use the same knowledge sources as the standard self-service portal user interface. The extension window on the right side allows us to access the icons that we're already familiar with from the standard interface. Since there are active service alerts, we see the alert banner displayed across the top of the window. The number icon tells us there are currently 2 active service alerts, and we can quickly see what each of these are by just clicking on the alert. This will toggle through any active service alerts. And we can see there's only 2 of them. To remove the alert banner, Joe just clicks on the red X. As we look at the icon functions available to us, we'll see that we have the same functionality that we're used to, but the Lync extension window does have one addition to the home page that the standard user interface does not have. This is the brief problem description box. When an end user enters their first message in the chat window, it is often just a simple greeting such as hi or hello. Although polite, this message doesn't give us any real indication of the actual nature of the issue that the end user is inquiring about. This problem description feature was made available so that the chat session can be assigned a more accurate description of the problem in the chat session title. We also see a topic selection available in this environment, just as we have in the standard self-service portal when enabled. All of the system messages and greetings that we see here in these windows are configurable from the Chat Admin console. All of the other icons on the header have the same functionality that we see in the standard UI. We have the email function that allows the end user to send an email to themselves, which will contain the entire chat log to that point. We have the Open Items tab, and this allows the user to do one of 2 things. They can resume an open chat if they have any, and in this case, Joe doesn't have any open chats. And they can see what open incidents that they have, and if they would like, they can start a chat with a live agent. If they choose to do that, the existing open incident will be associated to the chat session. This prevents a new and basically duplicate incident from being created for the same issue. The Alerts tab will show us any active alerts, and we can drill down into the details and updates of that alert by clicking on it, just as we can in the normal self-service portal. And the Quick Links tabs gives us the ability to quickly access whichever links were made available. In this case, we can launch the BMC homepage just by clicking on that link. When Joe, our end user, wants to chat with a live agent, he has two options for this. He can either type RLA, which stands for Request Live Agent, in the chat log, and if he forgets this command, he can be reminded of it simply by typing help here. Or Joe can simply click the Chat Now button. In either case, since topics are being used, he should click a topic first as he's being instructed. So we'll click Software and Chat Now. We can see that the incident has been successfully created for this chat session, and this is now in the queue, waiting for an agent to pick it up. And if we go to the support agent console, we'll see this message in the queue, and the support agent can access it just as he would any other chat. And the user, Joe, now sees that Jim Smith is online and ready to chat. From this point forward, the interaction is going to be exactly the same as it would be with any self-service user and the live support agent. And that summarizes the basic functionality of the Lync or Skype interface with Virtual Chat 9.1. Thanks for watching.